Hi, I'm Tom Lydon here in Hollywood, Florida at the Inside ETF conference with Dan Draper, who's head of Invesco ETFs. Dan, great seeing you.
Hey, nice to see you, Tom. Thanks for having me.
So active ETFs is kind of the mantra of 2020. But it's not like it just fell upon us. There's a lot of money in active fixed income strategies.
That's right.
Have we seen much money in the active equity strategies?
We have. So if you look, actually, Power Shares today, Invesco ETFs, pioneered active ETFs back in 2008. We worked with the active real estate team at Invesco to launch PSR, which is based on REITs. And then from there, we've also been able to build fixed income, you mentioned. Huge growth area, active, transparent ETFs, and clearly we've also added PDBC and commodities. So you're really starting to see multi-asset class active in the ETF wrapper. And then I think leading into the discussion this year of kind of the semi or non-transparent ETFs.
Right, and the cool thing here with Power Shares being acquired by Invesco, Invesco has been an active manager for a long period of time. Right. So now the game plan is take some of those long, good performing strategies in the active mutual fund form and offer a choice to provide those in an ETF, is that right?
I think so, yeah, as we said, and for us to have, like I said, this more than a decade experience working with active teams, being able to have them familiar with the wrapper, the distribution, and educating clients. People just think these products kind of show up in the marketplace, but you need a huge amount of education and getting advisors and being able to help their clients with literature and education to really position the products appropriately.
Yeah. And what strategies are right for the times. I mean,
right.
It may not be a go-go strategy that you're going to replicate. It might be more of a value or quality-oriented strategy for a late stages bull market.
That's right. And you can look, I mean, there are many active strategies that typically lower turnover, whatever, that probably going to remain very appropriate for mutual funds, right? Yeah. But finding those right strategies that can benefit from the uniques, the ETF wrapper, and again, being able to have those appropriately put in the portfolio, that's an ecosystem that has to be built.
Yeah. So again, everyone's been talking about passive for the last 10 years. It works. Eventually everything reverts to the mean though, right?
That's right.
So it's not as though active's dead, far from it. We're going to see some managers who have great strategies that when markets get back to volatile times, they'll prove their worth.
Yeah, look, I think getting that balance depending on what you want to accomplish as an asset allocation, which tends to be the passive element, but also security selection. Sure. And you do have individuals and teams that have unique capabilities, access to information, and the ability to translate that into outperformance over long periods of time. Security selection can matter. Yeah. And I think what's fantastic is being able to bring both traditional asset allocation and now security selection into the ETF wrapper. It's just great news for clients.
Yeah, absolutely. Dan, as always, thank you. Great seeing you.
Thank you, Tim.